grizzly bears at the WSU Bear Center hibernate as well as they do, and what can affect it. The glucose study showed feeding during hibernation does in fact interfere with the bear's ability to do so. This served as a warning for humans not to feed bears during this time. WSU evolutionary geneticist Joanna Kelly is using cell cultures taken from the glucose study to look at what genes are being activated from glucose consumption before, during, and after hibernation. Although 11 bears is not a big number when compared to a lot of studies, Kelly says what they're finding out about bears is fascinating. Next, we'll go to our reporter Chris Mitchell to get some more background on WSU, the Bear Center, and what their grad students do.
While some know that there are bears on the Washington State University campus, less know about their support system, the WSU Bear Research, Education, and Conservation Center.
Here at the Bear Center, there's staff that takes care of all of their in-house bears, but that is not all of the work that gets done here. If you're a grad student with the WSU Bear Center, you might find yourself somewhere more like this, in the wild, studying bears in their natural habitat.
However, it is not cut and dry. Grad student Ellery Vincent shared some of her responsibilities on both the day-to-day and research level.
Yeah, so in the summertime, all the graduate students, and we also have undergrads, are responsible for the day-to-day care of the bears. So that includes feeding, cleaning, and then we also are involved in training. Our bears are trained to offer a leg for blood draws voluntarily, so they do that in exchange for honey, which is really helpful.
Currently, the bears here at WSU are just starting to stir from their dens as hibernation comes to a close.
As a grad student, I work in Heiko Jansen's lab, so we focus more on cell culture. My particular project is looking at circadian rhythms in hibernation bear cells. So we get tissues from the bears here at the Bear Center, and then we bring them back into the lab. We culture them in dishes, and then we can go from there and look at, on a cellular level, what's happening in the bears.
With ambitious conservation goals, the Bear Center has plans to upgrade their 2.2-acre park into an international bear center that would house polar bears in addition to grizzlies.
Yeah, at the moment, there is nothing happening with that. It's going to be a really expensive project. Even just having 11 captive bears is a pretty expensive undertaking, just their daily care, feeding, and then everything that goes into the research.
With Murrow News 8 in Pullman, I'm Chris Mitchell.